What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Today we have some aluminum grip panels, grip modules for the P365 that we are going to talk about. They are made by Mischief Machine. They are the Commander series, Commander version from Mischief Machine. Now, Mischief Machine, that's hard for me to say, does have two different other versions, series. They have the Alpha and the Omega, a little less expensive, a little smaller, but today is all about the Commander series. Before you ask, yes, we will do a video comparing the Icarus Precision to the Mischief Machine. Separate video for a separate day. Today, again, is all about that Commander series grip. All right, so we have the X Macro size grip, and I couldn't do much with this grip because Rhode Island has a 10-round magazine, and that sucks. This one here is the XL size grip. Now, the XL size grip, if you have the Parker Mountain Machine Micro Comp and the 365 slide, it sits flush, it looks cool, it's gangster. And that's what I've been carrying for a while. Anyway, both of the grips are made from 7075 T6 aluminum, and it has a hard coat anodized finish, exactly what you would expect on an aluminum grip like this. The XL size grip is 5.5 ounces. Again, the Alpha and the Omega series are a little bit lighter. We'll get into that in just a second. Both of them have a standard 1913 rail, which is cool. The Sig polymer version of these grips has a proprietary rail. That's a bummer. The X Macro is going to fit pretty much any light you want it to fit. This here is a TLR1 HL, very large light. I also put a string light on there with no problem. Going back to the XL size grip here, this is a TLR7A is what's on here. My favorite, as of right now, my favorite compact light. This is what I carry every day. This is what I've been carrying for a little while. So that's the rail system. All right. Coolest feature on this grip module is going to be the removable grip panels. Not only the side, but also the back is removable panels, kind of like a 1911 in a way. So if you don't like the look of these panels, the feel, the width, whatever, you can take these side panels off, swap them out. There's a few panels already available on the Mischief Machine, and I'm going to assume there's going to be a lot more going forward. The other cool thing is this back panel, back strap here, is a removable hump that you can take in and out. So if you like that back strap like me, no big deal, you're good to go. If you got monster hands or you like that hump in the back for whatever reason, you take out one screw, you slide that in, and then you have a bigger hump in the back, and whatever fits your hands better, you'll be good to go. A couple quick things that I want to stress about these aluminum grips. They are not cheap. They're several $100s, you know, depending on which one you get. They go from $200 to $4 and change. But they do make the Sig P365 shoot significantly better. Not exaggerating. It makes a very, very big difference, especially if you add like a comp. Again, I know, a couple $100 more on top of it, I get it. But if you have the funds and you're willing, the comp and the aluminum grip makes these guns shoot significantly better. Something like a much larger gun, like a full-size gun, it really, really makes a very big difference. None of these come with the magazine release. So when you order one, you may want to order an extra magazine release. You could take your mag release out of your polymer grip P365. I recommend you order an extra. They're very inexpensive. I've broken a few. I've broken a few X-Acto knives getting them out as well, so they're inexpensive. Just order a backup, in my opinion, is what I want to suggest to you. Now, another thing on the magazine release. Two more things on the magazine release. The X Macro does not take the Macro magazine release. If you don't know, the X Macro takes a different mag release than the standard P365. However, when you go to Mischief Machine or even the Icarus X Macro size grip, they take the standard P365 magazine release. I hope that made sense to you. Speaking of that magazine release, so these grips with the removable panels are a little bit fatter than the Sig grip or the Icarus grip or whatever other grip. So I like the way it feels. That's not the issue, but the magazine release is a little bit harder to reach. Manipulating all small guns can be very difficult, and this one's a little harder because the grip is so fat. So you have to adjust your grip to reach the magazine release. And then when you do that, you're blocking the magazine from coming out on the bottom of the mag well. So again, these small guns are a little tougher to manipulate, especially if you have really big hands. It's not a deal breaker in my opinion. I just think it's something that you're going to need to be aware of. You're going to need to train. You're going to need to figure out. Don't just slap this grip module on here and walk out the door. Train, practice. Do it, do it, do it. The other two things I want to make sure you know about these grips is the tolerances on these Mischief Machine grips are stupid tight. Really, really tight. Like I struggled getting this pin in because I didn't want to beat it. And I actually reached out to the guy at Mischief Machine, super nice guy, and he said, nah, dude, hit it, put some power behind it. Very nice. He told me to stop being a wuss. And I had to hit it pretty good with the pin to get it in there. So I don't think that's a pro or a con. I don't think so. But I just wanted to make sure you knew. Tolerances are tight. You really got to whack it. Holsters is the last thing. The last feature I want to talk about is holsters. Now, if you try to slide one of these Mischief Machine grips into a standard Kydex holster made for a standard P365, it's probably not going to work. The rail is a different width, different size, probably not going to have any luck. If you have a hybrid Kydex leather holster, you might be okay. You might be okay. If it is a light bearing holster, you will probably be fine. The tough part is the Sig is a proprietary rail. This is a standard 1913 rail, so that may mess you up. But I have this holster that's made for my Icarus Precision Grip with this light, and it fits this gun perfectly. That's what I've been carrying this in for the past few months, or past month or so. And so with the light, you might be okay. Without a light, you are definitely not going to work. All right, testing. Like I said, I carried this for about the past month every day. Doesn't feel any different than. I gotta stop comparing this to an Icarus grip. I love the 365 because they're so thin. My choice of what I like to carry. Through that time, I brought it to the range about 4 or 5 times. Most of the drills we did were conceal carry type drills, drawing from the holster, a couple rounds on range, stuff on target, stuff like that. Now I have 5 or 6 friends who all carry the P365. Some of us carry the Icarus grip, some the Sig, some the Wilson. A couple people have the Parker Mountain Machine Comp, a couple people have the Sig Spectre Comp. Wide variety, but we all carry a version of the Sig P365, and they were all very excited to get their hands on this Mischief Machine grip and compare it to whatever version they were carrying. And every single one of us had the same exact opinion, the same pros, the same cons, which is really rare. If I show something to 5 or 6 of my friends, usually the opinions are all over the place, but all of us had the exact same pros or cons, which was strange. Overall though, no issues, no problems, 100% good to go through those few hundred rounds and through carrying it for a month. So, our pros and cons, the looks were great. Absolutely looks beautiful. It's a great looking grip, very, very aesthetically pleasing. The texture feels good. I didn't really hop on this, but the front has some good checkering. The back and the sides, again, those are removable panels. The texture feels good. You can swap them out if you don't like it. I like that it has a standard 1913 rail, so you don't have to deal with anything proprietary. I dig. I wanted the removable back strap is very unique. The sides too, but the back and the sides together is cool. Every aluminum grip I've tried shoots significantly better, which you'd expect, than a polymer grip for P365. It really helps the shootability, increases the shootability of the grips of the gun. And again, obviously the coolest thing is being able to customize the grip with the size, the aesthetics, the panels. That's the coolest thing. Cons: she's a little fatty. The grip with removable panels does make it a little bit wider, a little bit fatter, a little bit harder to release that magazine release. I kind of had to like spin it, hit that magazine release, and pinch the gun out in midair so I didn't stop it, stop the magazine from coming out. So that was probably my only con, the only thing I did not like about the grip. Overall though, the grip is cool. I'd have no problem carrying this every single day on my P365. I do think it's worth the money. It's high quality, it's comfy, it's good to go. Thank you to Mischief Machine. They sent me both of these grips for review, and that is greatly, greatly appreciated. I don't think I can put any affiliate links down in the video description, but if you want to support the channel, we do have swag. This is still the best way to support the channel. We have short sleeve shirts, we have patches. If you want to look cool in a Tiberious shirt, the link is down below. Hook me up. As far as social media, I'm on Facebook and Instagram. If you want to know what I'm reviewing right now in real time before I release a review on YouTube, the links to both my Facebook and Instagram are down in the video description. I also have a second YouTube channel. Yes, who knew? I have a second YouTube channel. The link is down in the video description. It is dedicated to YouTube Shorts, quick 15 to 60 second videos, mostly nonsense. Hook me up, click the link, give me a subscribe. I'll appreciate it. More important than anything else in this video, sincerely, thank you for watching. I truly appreciate it. If you think I deserve it, like, comment, subscribe, enable the bell notifications. Definitely subscribe and enable the bell notification. Those things are all free. They're easy. It's painless, I promise. Definitely helps me out. Definitely appreciate it. And I'll definitely see you in the next video. Peace!